Psychic messages for you. Yes, you, not your basic reader. This instrument is called the oud. It's an oud instrument. On YouTube, Music for the Spirit, Music for Spirit, Naos. Head and heart line together, I read the environment. This message is pretty particular. It'll apply to a lot of people, but especially masculine energy with the billionaire energy who doesn't know his worth. There's more than one of you out there. I know there's definitely one, probably 4 men with this energy, at least in the community. You're not alone in not knowing your power, and I'm sure other readers have also told you have billionaire energy, and you're wondering what the heck is that? Intuitives, empaths, we can tell, like right away. Right away. I'm sure you've had this experience where someone just told you right away. And you're like, well, I don't know what to do. And they said, well, if you don't know what to do, you can help me make my business a $1 billion thing. Because it takes energy. That's all you need. It's energy. Energy is your skill. You can do whatever you want with all that energy. That energy is gold. When you have this large amount of energy and you're spilling it out externally, thinking you're helping people or whatever you're doing, throwing out that energy, you're leaving your own body susceptible to invasion and infestation. And Uncle Fester came up last night, and then 144 from the Stars Tarot picked up on the Addams Family energy and the same billionaire guy energy. Or it's an egregore. These are forces. They're not particular people, but it's going to call out to certain people. I'm going to show you the video without the sound. This guy, so he's nailing a battery into the wall here. Now he's actually a stage magician, and he does something else where he does. His name is Justin Flom, by the way, on YouTube, and he does these stencils with spray paint, airbrush, right? And he's doing an Uncle Fester one here. So this is a sign on the wall, literally a sign on the wall. And he made a separate business even just with these stencils because people asked for them. And see, he's putting a light bulb, a special magic light bulb, where all it needs to do is touch the battery. And there you have Uncle Fester on the wall with a light bulb. Okay? You got that image? When you get this image, burn it in your head. Anyone who's dealing with infestation or invasion, okay, remember that. With the hand over the head. Uncle Fester from the Addams Family. So this is a family member who is sick. They're just sick. Their brain is festered, okay? And they're not you, they're somebody else, and they're stuck to the wall. And change the energy by turning it into comedy. See them as legit Uncle Fester. And they keep distracting you with their little light bulb mouth. Bap, 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 bap. Don't get distracted. It's the false light. Little light bulb, false light. Uncle Fester is a lesser demon. Any disease, any insects, any infestation, any invasion, that is demonic. This is something under Belial. See my last video. Anyways, nothing you need to be afraid of. It's just something you need to stay centered and be aware. That's just Uncle Fester on the wall. Do not think you can change Uncle Fester. It's not up to you to change Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester is a force. It's a dark force. It's not the person who is being puppeteered by Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester is its own separate force. It might be playing out in your brother, in your father, in an uncle, in a few family members. You might see Uncle Fester. It's a sicko mind. And something about the hand. So a lot of these men have a thing where they give a woman their right arm. I gave her my right arm, and then they're literally armless. I saw this today on the street, another sign. After walking out to buy a big aloe leaf. This message is sponsored by the plant aloe. Take an aloe leaf, cut the bottom of it, soak it in water for 10 minutes to get out the yellow, and then eat the fillet part inside. Add it to some juice or kombucha. Make your own drink with it if you want, or just eat it like that. That will help you slip and slide and not touch the fester on the wall, okay? Because ick. So the hand, after buying the aloe, on one side of the street is a white poodle with like unicorn colors, like its ears are dyed pink and its tail pink, and it looks like a poodle unicorn. It's like pretty good symbol, especially because of all the poodle imagery that's coming up in prior messages. So it looks like the poodle graduated to very high levels. And on the other side of the street, it was like a whole show. This bum launches a beer can onto the spike of the plant holder thing, and there's a fountain of beer, just like beer show, like sprinkling like beer. And so you have to like stop and just look at the beer show. A bunch of drama created by the homeless guy on the street. Look at the beer. So one of the last messages too, there was that alcohol bottle. Someone in the community, it's time to give up your alcohol addiction, okay? Alcohol is called spirits. It makes holes in your aura and it lets the spirits in. It makes you susceptible to invasions and infestations. Cut out alcohol, like completely, or limit to 1 a day, like max. This is spirit calling out. And then the next bum right after that had no arm. His whole right arm totally gone. And that's what I'm talking about with the imagery of like, and also saw like cripples and pigeons were talking out to me. I've never seen pigeons before with these colors. Like normally they're the gray pigeons, and every now and then you see a white dove in the mix, right? Today it was black pigeons talking to me, and then brown pigeons. And I'd never seen those kind of pigeons before. And right when I was like commenting on that in my brain, like that's interesting, these new pigeons, I saw a yin yang pigeon. It was black and white. I forget if the body was white and its wings were black or the reverse, and its whole head and neck was speckled, black and white dots. It was the coolest, most different pigeon I've ever seen. And it was standing on one leg. It also was missing an arm entirely. Like it only had one leg, and on the one leg it was missing a talon. So some of you may be feeling like that pigeon, of just like a mixture of black and white, and you know your right arm is gone and one of your toes on your left is gone, and you don't know what to, you're just standing on not a lot there, vulnerable in the gutter, and got to get out of that energy frequency. Woo, out, whoopee! To put on some music. Music. It's always the answer. Hum, hum, hum it out. I was attacked on the throat. I was, but when you attack a lion who's at home, you just get eaten. So demons don't only attack when you're sinning. Demons attack people who are actively fighting demonic strongholds. And so if you keep getting attacked by the demons that make you question yourself, don't fall for their freaking game. If you are close, so close to your breakthrough, the demons they're on you. Because they don't want you to break through. And you gotta break through. That's your job. So be the lion, act like a lion, get into your body, primal, really get into your body, And stop walking around like this as if you're crippled, because you're not in a wheelchair, you're not really crippled, you have both your arms.